Well, good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Chelmsford Forum. Along with Bill McGonigal, I am Paul McNamara, Art Egerton here, making sure everything goes online and works as it should, and taking notes and making us sound pretty good here. We are about to get going in the second half of a D2 North doubleheader. The winner of this game between North Reading and Haverhill will meet Concord Carlisle Monday night at the Songus Arena. Concord Carlisle took care of Masconomet 5-1, Bill McGonigal, and that's a surprise to many.
Yeah, they looked really methodical in doing so, and didn't seem to really break a sweat. It was not a frenetic pace. It was up and down hockey that they controlled from start to finish. I mean, I can't say that. No, Masconomet had their chances.
It was a funny game. It was a really funny game.
Masco had a bunch of chances at the beginning, and they didn't go in. And
it was methodical. It wasn't a given by any means, but nonetheless, they move on. And right now, we've got the number 2 seed, North Reading Hornets, and the number 11 seed, the Haverhill Hillies. Haverhill upset winners against both Lincoln Sudbury and the number 3 seed, Winthrop. The Hornets from North Reading taking care of Stoneham, the number 15 seed, and Peabody, who won an upset themselves, knocking off Danvers in the first round. And we're set to go here. Had a chance to see North Reading play against Peabody the other day, and North Reading trailed it 2-0 after 2 periods and posted a big 5 spot in the third period and won it 5-2, kind of going away. And
I really like the way North Reading plays.
North Reading pretty deep, but they get a lot of scoring out of their first line. Number 3, 4, and 5, Tyler Kalos, Jared Potter, and Mike Driscoll. And they were big in the third period the other day. And
just the way they came back in that third period just showed you what resiliency they have. And they did not get discouraged. They believed in themselves, and one goal came, and then they all just kept coming. And
Coach Gigliotti from North Reading was happy about the third period, obviously, but I think he wants to see more of a 45-minute success story today. It wasn't that they played bad the other day. It was just Peabody kind of had North Reading playing to their style. It was a bump and grind kind of game, a very physical game for Peabody. Right now, North Reading into the Haverhill end. Long slap shot by the captain, number 14, Corey Collins, blocked by Haverhill and cleared. Collins will head back into his defensive end, and he's got Day breaking up ice. Can't control. They battle on the near side. This is Nick Day. And now the whistle goes, and we're going to get a holding call
early in the game.
Haverhill early on.
See how North Reading does when they're power play. They got to work on it the other day. Let's see if it paid any dividends.
Comes at a minute 22 of the first period, so a signal sent there that nothing's going to be, everything's going to be earned here, and they're not going to get away with the holding there. It's going to go to number 22, Alex Steed, the sophomore defenseman, guilty of the infraction. And North Reading with an early power play chance here, and not something Haverhill wants to do a lot of, give them the opportunity. This is Day with room. Day skates to the middle, long wrister, deflected in front by 21, John Marullo, and wide. Now behind the net, quick pass out front by North Reading. Does not connect. That was off the stick of number 4, Jared Potter. And skating up ice is 13, Jared Velati. Velati gets it up to Nick Day. Day takes a hit down there by number 20, Rob Buds. Comes to the point to Velati. He walks, he looks, Velati over on the right side to 24, that is Pat Driscoll. Driscoll gets it back, takes a shot, goes well wide. Caroms off to Velati, back to Day, can't keep it in, and now Velati will dump it in, and Day will change up here. And coming on is Kalos, along with Chris Onanian. And this is Velati. Velati with some room up the middle. We're down to 31 seconds of power play. Velati right in, a shot and a save by Gleason, the big, tall goaltender for Haverhill.
I'm going to tell you about another Melrose connection here, Paul. The Driscoll brothers for North Reading. I played for their grandfather, and I played hockey with their dad, Dan Driscoll.
Everything goes back to the Mel, doesn't it?
It sure does.
O'Nanian now, 25, centering this power play setup. Out there are Driscoll and Kalos. Kalos perched in front. They get it back to the point. It's Collins. Collins going right back to O'Nanian. A shot and a save. It's loose in the corner, and clearing it is Brogan McGovern with 4 seconds to go on the power play for North Reading. Here's Driscoll. Good forecheck by Cam Belanger. Belanger can't get it out of the zone. Now Collins will, Belanger can't keep it in, rather. And it goes over the far side, and a big hit attempt there by Eric Mitchison, the junior forward. A big kid, number 4, Mitchison. It's Mitchison, big. Belanger, and 18 is Connor O'Neill. Puck is to the line and out. Collins can't keep it in. He throws it back to his partner, James Doran. Doran up the middle to Josh Ramirez. Ramirez headed to the corner. Ramirez, good job to get the puck, but he's triple teamed there. And now following up is Griffin Payne. Payne back to the point. Long shot in. It's loose in front. They hammer away, and it's covered up by Gleason there as James Doran, the sophomore defenseman, got a good shot in to keep the play going. It was loose, and Gleason had to be on his toes, watching the post first of all, and then squaring up and covering up a couple of chances for the Hornets.
Yeah, I thought Ramirez was going to poke that one home. Got a good chance at it.
Fakes off to the left of Gleason. Marullo, Day, and Driscoll, Pat Driscoll, this line here for the Hornets. Velati shot blocked by number 5, Josh Goldstein, the leading scorer for Haverhill. And now right in front is Day. Day centering pass. Can't connect on that one, and Day forechecking on Josh Goldstein. Goldstein and Goslin are two guys they really rely on. They're out there together playing on the line. Now centering pass. Day with a shot saved by Gleason right there. Best chance of the period. Here's Goslin. Goslin in the middle to Goldstein. The shot goes wide on the net and the back of the net.
Gleason looked like a rock there, didn't he? That was just a stand-up goaltender making a tough save look easy.
Nick Ponte, the goaltender for North Reading, yet to have a shot by our unofficial.
He played a great game the other night, so we know he can play too.
Here's Potter. Potter, the shot blocked. Karams right out in front off the unlively boards back there. Centering pass now by number 7, Tanner Campbell for Haverhill. Campbell gets it back, tries to stuff it far side. There's a save by the goaltender Ponte. Ponte with good heads-up play. Collins now for North Reading, able to get it off the boards. North Reading in the gold shirts. Nice pass up onto the stick of Driscoll. Driscoll, a wrist shot save there. That's Mike Driscoll. It's Mike and Pat, the Driscoll twins. Driscoll brothers, I suspect they're twins.
Yes, both juniors, I believe. So
Chris O'Nanian now out there with number 11, Matt Carreri on the left. And number 17 is Griffin Payne on the right. Payne in the corner, forechecking on Alex Steed. And Haverhill able to get it to center, but not controlling is Connor O'Neill. And it comes back into the Haverhill end. Quickly on it is Cam Berube. Berube has to retreat and send it behind the net to Jim Flaherty, 23. They're able to get it up to Connor O'Neill, but he can't connect with a teammate at center ice. And on it for the Hornets is 17 Payne, gets it into the Haverhill end. And now stealing there is Griffin Payne. Payne trying to find Carreri over there, and here's a 1-on-2 for Haverhill. Into the middle, shot goes wide off the stick of Eric Mitchison, Mitchison, I guess. And North Reading able to get it into the Haverhill end. Shot saved by Gleason. The follow-up by Sean McGreal. McGreal out there right now with Driscoll and Day. McGreal, the defenseman, was in deep. Here's Collins with a shot. Off the stick of Day. Nice redirect there. Nick Day, the junior forward, probably been the best Hornet out there so far tonight. It's loose in front, but intercepted by Brogan McGovern, the sophomore defenseman, number 14 for Haverhill, as they dump it in deep and go to change. 8:18 to go in a very fast, quick-moving first period of play.
Great pace of play going on.
A big hit on the far side by James Duran. Shot redirected there, and a nice save by goaltender Ponte. Sent in deep, Collins on it for North Reading. Pass up, trying to hit the left wing breakout, but good job by number 20, Rob Buds, to keep it in for the Hillies. And now Kalos will get it to center under the stick of 24, Pat Driscoll. He'll send it in deep, and they will change. Back to get it is Jordan Perez. Perez up the right wing for Josh Goldstein. Goldstein out there with Langlois and
just a
Brian
bit offside.
Mackey. Yeah, offsides with 7.5 to go, halfway through exactly through the first period. Connor Fitzpatrick, number 17, out there now. In the middle is Brian Mackey, and on the right wing is number 7, Tanner Campbell. That's the forward line for Haverhill. And for North Reading out there are Kalos, Potter, and Driscoll. Potter is waved out of the faceoff. Driscoll will take the draw against Connor Fitzpatrick, number 17. That's Connor with a K. That's an Irish spelling right there.
Sure is.
Driscoll in the corner, loses. It's skated away by Rob Buds for Haverhill. Buds into the North Reading end of the ice. Poked off his stick by number 20, Sean McGreal. And the Hornets come the other way, 3-on-2, maybe a 3-on-3. Into the middle, shot by Belatti, the defenseman. A wrist shot and a good save there by Mike Gleason.
Mike Gleason looks like a very strong goaltender. He's just, we've said it time and time again, technically sound, and he's big. He covers a lot of the net.
Chris O'Nanian now on the draw against Cam Belanger for Haverhill. To the right of Gleason in the Hillies end. Comes right back to the point. Wrist shot goes wide. That was 15, James Duran. It's Duran and Collins. Collins out there as the defense pairing, and now when Ramirez sends it back behind the bench for the Hornets. Back to the point, Collins shot blocked by Connor O'Neill. O'Neill gets it into the North Reading end. They're able to get it out pretty quickly. Day gets it to Ramirez. Ramirez, a shot goes wide as he goes down. Day and big number 8, Mitchison, run into each other. Shot to goal! Pat Driscoll puts North Reading on top. 1-0.
What a great goal. He was in the right place at the right time there. Those Driscoll brothers always seem to have a hand in the scoring for North Reading. Ponte comes out and congratulates his mates.
Pat Driscoll, I believe, will get the goal. North Reading leads it 1-0 with 6:04 to go in the first period. Haverhill able to win the draw. Kyle Goslin. Pat Driscoll unassisted. Here he is again. Pass in front just under the stick of Nick Day. Day loses his stick. Now Driscoll is brought down, but play continues. North Reading on the go. They look
Pat
all
Driscoll,
over Haverhill right now.
He is buzzing out there.
Kalos Keeps it in. Now the pass comes over to Driscoll. Driscoll leaves it for Potter. A shot goes wide. Kalos will follow up. It's all North Reading for the moment. They get it to Velati. Velati passes on the far side, but intercepted by Langlois and kept in. Here's Kalos. Kalos now with a wrister. Save. It's loose. That was Potter with the shot, and Kalos on the rebound just went wide, just wide.
A stick got in there.
Potter right in front, covered up by Gleason. It's still loose, and a big hit. It's still loose. It's still loose, and they blow the whistle. As Driscoll thought it was still loose, he was trying to pull it out of there.
I could see it from here, Paul. It was still loose. Oh, I hate to be using puns, but the Hornets are buzzing. The puck has not left the other end. They're all over Haverhill here.
4:46. It's hard to believe it's 1-0. Gleason has been strong in net for Haverhill, but it's all North Reading at the moment. Also, we want
to put it.
We want to thank the Friends of North Reading Hockey for their support tonight. Lisa Day and the boosters, the Friends of North Reading Hockey, who stepped up behind. Now it's loose, and the play finally does go down into the North Reading end. There's a shot from the point. It hits the post. It's loose.
Wow, Ponte with a save there.
What a bullet by Rob Buds. Another save now in front by Ponte.
Oh,
and
place is
unbelievable
going crazy
there.
Offsides.
Offsides his whistle as 15 Doran stepped into
Ponte was down and out, and he made that save. Wow. He's getting congratulated now from his mates as they skate over.
I mean, Rob Buds let a bullet go. It actually beat Ponte. He may not have seen that. It goes rattled off the post.
Yeah, that was so.
4:06 remaining, first period of play. It's 1-0. North Reading with the lead. And now a stick broken down there. Alex Steed lost his stick. Here's Day. Day can't find 24, Pat Driscoll. Day and Driscoll on the forecheck. The puck on the stick of Day. Had an open guy in front. That was 21 Marullo. Goes back to the point. Velati sends it deep, but it's picked up by Haverhill. Is Marullo. Marullo looking. Marullo in the middle has room to shoot, but still carries into the left wing corner. Marullo into the middle. It comes to Day. Off the stick of Driscoll. Back to the point to McGreal, whose shot is blocked. Sent back deep by Marullo. And Driscoll gets it back to the point to Sean McGreal. Now sent around by Buds for Haverhill, but onto the stick of Connor O'Neill, who goes the other way, and Eric Mitchison knocks down number 20, Sean McGreal, and they've got guys open, all three North Reading guys here. Drop pass to Kalos down low. In front, save, and an unbelievable stop there. They're buzzing. What a save by Mike Gleason.
I will tell you right now, Haverhill is back on their heels. They don't know what hit them. North Reading is skating circles around them, and I hope they have a great speech prepared in the locker room, because they got to step it up, or this is going to be a high-scoring game.
2:42 to go in period number one. It's 1-0, but North Reading, and it could be 5-0 right now. It's been all North Reading. Off the draw, goes back to Potter. He spins around and loses it. Now a 2-on-1 for Haverhill coming the other way. Puck loose right in front, and a save there by Nick Ponte for North Reading, as I believe it was a backhand by Josh Goldstein through a screen.
Through a screen, and Ponte was right there and hit him right in the chest.
It might have been Goslin,
but it was a heck of a shot. I mean, give Haverhill credit. They're going to throw everything they can at him.
2.5 to go, 2:31 remaining in period number one. It's 1-0 North Reading, but Somehow Haverhill staying alive.
Oh, if they can get one now, it'll change the whole complexity of the game.
The pass up intended for Ramirez goes all the way down. On it is Brogan McGovern for Haverhill. Back to the point, Velati goes far side. Long shot through, and a great save there by Gleason off the stick of Sean McGreal from the point. That was a bullet. I mean, we don't have the count, but it's got to be like 13 or 14 to about 3 in shots.
I think it's just like the last game. Hopefully Ponte, look at him, he's leaning against the net. He's just waiting for a bus back there.
Ramirez on it there. He's watched by Gosselin. They get it back to the point. And losing it outside the zone is Sean McGreal. Delayed offside coming. It's loose. Right in front, shot, save. It's loose in front off the stick of Marullo. Another save by Mike Gleason. Gleason has been phenomenal. Shot, pass, or almost was like a shot off the stick of Collins, who threw it right over the head of Pat Driscoll. Haverhill able to break loose. It's a one-on-one by Tanner Campbell. He loses control. Good play by Collins. Back to the point. Long shot in off the stick of Rob Buds for Haverhill. Goes well wide. Centering pass out front. Does not connect from Brian Mackey. And it goes over the line. Nice play by Day. Day gives it to Driscoll. Driscoll goes wide. Driscoll, the only goal of the game. Pat Driscoll, number 24. And now Haverhill flips it out. That was number 20, Rob Buds. And coming up, Velati, number 13. Velati gets it in deep. Gleason leaves it behind the net for Haverhill. It's loose in front. That was number 4, Jared Potter. Tough angle. Saved by Gleason. They get it back to the point. Through a screen. It's loose in front. And a backhand by Mike Driscoll goes just wide.
He just missed that one.
And a break here. This is 18, Connor O'Neill. O'Neill in the middle. And the clock goes to 0. And North Reading's going to get an elbow call here. It's going to be Mike Driscoll will start the second period. So Haverhill will get a minute and a half of man advantage with the start of the second period.
And they need it.
It's going to be Mike Driscoll on an elbow call. So,
you know, Paul, that's a huge penalty right there now. They're going to go in the locker room, have time to talk about how poorly they executed that period, Haverhill. And, you know, get a whole new fresh mindset, draw up a play, and if they can get a goal in this power play, now they're back in the ball game and forget about what happened. They didn't have a great period, not a lot of shots, but, you know, there's 2 periods to go. They're down 1. Let's see what they have.
So in the first, 1 goal at 8:56, Pat Driscoll for North Reading. It's an unassisted goal, and that's where we stand after 1 period of play. 2 penalties in the first period. Haverhill, 1 minor. It was 22, Alex Steed got a holding call. North Reading could not convert on the power play, and then at 15 minutes even, a penalty on North Reading. Mike Driscoll goes for an elbow, so we will have a man advantage for Haverhill as we start the second period of play. And we want to thank our sponsors. First of all, the Friends of North Reading Hockey, with their support, have contributed to tonight's live action here in Division II North semi-final action. Winner will play Concord Carlisle on Monday night. And we thank the Friends of North Reading Hockey for bringing tonight's game to you. We also want to thank Mohawk Rubber Sales, the largest independent distributor of auto shop supplies in the USA, headquartered right here in Massachusetts. Mohawk carries only the most reputable brands in the industry and can guarantee delivery to most U.S. locations in under 3 days. Most Mohawk products are available for purchase online, so be sure to check out the online store at mohawkrubber.com. We also want to thank Jif Food Products The new Jif To Go dippers combine creamy Jif peanut butter and crunchy pretzels for the perfect grab-and-go snack. Jif To Go dippers. And Integrated Benefits Group. The Integrated Benefits Group is a boutique firm specializing in employee benefit and human capital management. To get your no-cost benefit audit, please call Tony Maffio at 781-953-2000. That's 781-953-2000, or check out Integrated Benefits Group online at thinkibg.com, thinkibg.com. And our newest sponsor here at MyHockeyLive
is Local 103 IBEW, Boston, Massachusetts. The men and women of Boston working hard in the community to do whatever they can to enhance the youth sports, and they're always first to step up to the plate when asked upon, and tonight was a perfect example. I made a call and they said, how can we help? And we need more people like that. So if you know anybody that could help sponsor MyHockeyLive for the promotion of high school sports, please just contact MyHockeyLive info at myhockeyliveinfo.com. Thank you, and we'll catch you for the second period.
Yeah, after one here, it is 1-0 North Reading. We'll try to get the shots on net. I would guess it's about 15-4 in favor of North Reading. We don't have the right count. We want to give you a score too in the Super 8 first round, game 2. Cathedral leading Woburn 3-0 during the second period when we last checked, and we'll keep you up to date on that one as time moves forward. And right here after one, we'll take a break right now. It is North Reading 1 and Haverhill 0.
Take care, and we'll catch you for the second period action. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as we're about to get underway in the second period. North Reading leading here 1-0, but Haverhill is on the power play.
Well, the crowd is alive here, Bill, and good chance for Haverhill to get back in here. 1.5 minutes of power play time for Haverhill. It's an elbow call. Pat Driscoll sends it in deep, and he will forecheck as Cam Berube starts it up. Gets it to Kyle Goslin. In close, and backhand goes wide. Josh Goldstein, the leading scorer, number 5, with a chance there. Goldstein and Goslin, the big scorers for Haverhill, and now it's loose. Driscoll looks on fire out there.
Yeah, he's one of those players, that mold we talked about, you know, Tobin, Alves.
Swing around as Cam Berube. Berube forecheck by Day. Good job by Nick Day. And finally, Goslin will try to get it out the far side, and in is Potter. Kept in by Day, who sends it in deep. Day gets a hand by Goldstein right in the face. We hope you're enjoying this game. Paul McNamara along with Bill McGonigal, and here's a rush by Cam Berube. Berube now works his way in. Shot saved. It's loose in front of goal by Josh Goldstein with 8 seconds to go in the power play. It's a brand new ball game, a power play goal.
It sure is. Haverhill needed that, and that locker room break did them wonders. They were able to settle it down, forget about that first period, come out with a whole new attitude, and you know, they were passing the puck smoothly, and they were able to work their play down the ice, and we got a tied-up ball game now.
Goldstein gets a goal. I believe Berube will get 1 assist. We'll see with the announcement in offsides during the face-off is stepping over the line is number 8, Eric Mitchison, the big left wing here. Goslin also gets an assist. Goslin along with Berube getting the assist, and number 5,
we got a penalty.
Perez gets the power play, and Haverhill's going to get called here, and North Reading will have
boy, trying to draw another
a
one.
man advantage.
I love how they look incredulous, like they didn't do anything. Who, me? Now, that's not what you want to have happen if you're Haverhill. You know, you just get back into this game, and the last thing you want to do is give North Reading a chance to get a spark lit and get that offense fired up again.
Well, North Reading with a power play here. They had a good opportunity early on the power play. This is Day right in front. Centering pass. Elbow is the call on Belanger. And North Reading with it back at the point. Long shot in. Stopped in front off the body of Marullo, and he follows up, and a good save there by Mike Gleason. As Nick Day.
He's not being forced to pay much rent out in front of that crease. They're letting him stand there. He's not that big.
Day with an excellent snapshot there. Day on the draw. They get it back to Valade. Shot and a save. It's loose in front. Another great stop there. It's still loose.
What a backdoor pass that was.
Mike Gleason is just playing fantastic hockey there. A great play to get it over to Pat Driscoll on his forehand on the far side.
North Reading swears that puck went in, but not what the refs saw.
13 on the point along with Jared Potter. So 4 forwards out there. Day can't control the faceoff, and it goes to Alex Steed. Steed can't clear it. This is Potter. Potter will go far side to Velade. Velade has Day. This is Day with it near side. Day looking. Day will go to Potter. Back to Day. Goes over to Velade. 44 seconds to go. Shot and a save as it's redirected in front by 21 John Marullo, and a save there by Gleason. Back to the point. Velade over to Driscoll. Driscoll all the way back to Day. Day in close to Potter. Potter centering pass. It's blocked by number 10, Berube. They get it to the point. Day with it. Day walks to the middle. Tees it up. Slap shot and a save by Gleason. Wow.
That is a tremendous power play they have. Especially Day there. Haverhill thought they had that puck cleared. He casually just knocked it down with his glove and got it all started once again. But they moved that puck around tremendously there.
18 seconds left on the man advantage for North Reading. Karam's over the far side. They break it out. This is Goslin on the shorthanded bid. Into the middle looking for Goldstein.
Great back checking.
Nearly an opportunity there. Now it's skated back by Jordan Perez. Penalty is over. Haverhill back to full strength. Puck loose at center ice. Controlled now by number 19, Kyle Goslin. Gets it back to Perez. Perez pass does not connect, and North Reading able to play it up into the Haverhill end. Long pass up under the stick of Belanger. But he can't connect, and North Reading takes it over. They get it to Driscoll, Mike Driscoll. Up into the middle to Kalos. Puck is dumped in deep where Matt Carreri gives chase. Goes back to 14, that is Corey Collins on the far side, one of the captains for North Reading. Now a steal in close. Fourth line out there for North Reading getting a chance here. This is Carreri. They get it back to Collins. Collins in the corner. Shot by Carreri. Blocked over there by Perez, number 6 for Haverhill. Loose in front. Carreri loses it between his own legs. A great centering pass there by number 10, Ramirez. In front, the backhander, and save there by Gleason.
That's a great instance where he just stayed with it. He had no idea where it was. It was in his feet, but he never gave up, and there it was.
Griffin Payne, good job to get a good shot on net. Face-off in the Haverhill end. On the draw will be John Marullo. He's out there with Day and with Pat Driscoll. Face-off controlled by Haverhill. They break it out. This is Tanner Campbell getting it in deep. He's out there with Connor Fitzpatrick, and Brian Mackey shot in a save by Ponte. Nick Ponte, the goaltender for
that was close to going 5.
North Reading. That went deep.
That did
behind his knee pad there.
He was surprised at how deep that went.
Nick Ponte with a 166 goals against, 922 save percentage. And
I've never seen more centers waved out of faceoffs in my life.
Yeah, I agree. McGrail now. McGrail up over the red line, dumps it in, trying to find John Marullo, but he has to clear, and holding it behind the net is Brogan McGovern. McGovern goes up the right wing, intended for Connor Fitzpatrick. Caroms back to the point man, Sean McGrail, who dumps it deep. And now a steal on the far side by Day. Nick Day right in front looking for Jared Potter, bounces off his stick. Now kept in by Driscoll at the line. He can't get it by Connor Fitzpatrick, but Driscoll, good job. Down low, gets it to Potter. Potter trying to center it. Skated away by 13, Brian Mackey for Haverhill. Mackey in the middle up to Tanner Campbell. Campbell, a wrister, blocked by the defense of Sean McGrail. Centering pass by Haverhill comes all the way back to the point to Cam Berube. Shot is blocked, and now they try to send Potter away. Icing is called.
He touched that puck. I don't know why they called that icing. He touched it right on the other C at center ice. Anyways, it's back to the right of Ponte, the goaltender for North Reading. Oh, and another center is thrown out.
Someone waved out of the draw. What a shock, Billy.
Yep, unreal.
Berube dumps it in deep behind the net. Is 19, Gosselin, trying to get it out front. North Reading can't clear. Retreating now is James Doran. Doran behind the net. Trying to get it up to Potter. Controlled by nobody. A long shot in off the stick of Berube. Right into his own teammate there, Kyle Gosselin. Boy, this is the best forecheck Haverhill has shown all night this shift. Finally, Kalos able to get it to center. In is number 4, Potter, but he loses off his stick into the corner. Potter back to Collins. Collins with an open man over this way. Goes to Doran. Doran, a shot redirected in front by Kalos. Centering pass off the stick of Kalos. Doran now through a screen. Off the shin pads of number 10, Cam Berube. Now Collins keeps it in. Nice play by Corey Collins into the middle. Wrist shot deflected by number 10, Cam Berube. Shot off the stick of Tyler Kalos. And
you know what's impressed me with North Reading? Their patience in the offensive zone. They get that puck on their stick. Their first instinct isn't to get rid of it. They hold on, they take a look around, and they see what the best opportunity is. And sooner or later, that strategy is going to pay off for them.
Yeah, they work as a team all the time. They use a defenseman. It's a 5-man game.
They stretch it out. I'm sorry, Paul. Don't mean to be stepping all over you.
Oh, no, not at all. Not at all. Puck loose at center now, hit into the zone by the Hornets, but onto the stick of number 20, Rob Buds. It comes back to Buds. He'll get another shot at it. He lugs it through center and takes a big hit. Number 20 hits number 20.
Neither moved.
No. McGrail and Buds.
Two big walls.
Now number 6, Perez, pinches all the way in, centering pass, and a shot goes wide. That was Connor O'Neill, 18, kind of reaching backwards as he shot it, and good play by the North Reading defense unit, 2 or 3 guys getting position on him, and now the forward line tries to break it out for the Hornets. It's loose back on the stick of Connor O'Neill for Haverhill, and a pass up goes well up into the stands, and souvenir for the stands. God, that's got to be 10 rows up high.
That is a big student section. But I honestly think that North Reading really has to impose their will. They're letting Haverhill hang around a little too long, and that could really hurt them.
Doran now. Doran's wrist shot goes wide. Picked up on the far side by Campbell, who lays it back behind the net for Brogan McGovern. McGovern right back to Campbell. He can't clear. Nice play there on the forecheck by 21, John Marullo. Marullo has it. Up top, it goes to Driscoll, over to Doran. Doran will wind it around the boards, looking for Marullo behind the net. McGovern now for Haverhill, trying to clear, but good hustle back there by Driscoll. And now stolen away by Tanner Campbell. Campbell knocked down by Nick Day. Pass up to Day. He gets it out of the zone as he pokes it by Alex Steed. And now Driscoll picks it up, but goes over the line without the puck, and he has to clear. It's sent in as North Reading will try to change lines here. Berube off the boards, and the Hornets. Now this one's going to be a delayed offside here, and play continues as the Hornets are able to clear. Nice play here by Potter. Potter in, shot, saved by the goaltender Gleason.
Oh boy, that's 4 minutes right there.
Yeah, knocked down as Alex Steed, and North Reading is going to be shorthanded here as.
That's a 4 minute one.
Not sure. I think it's Mike Driscoll. We'll see what the call is, but it comes at 9:32 and gives Haverhill the power play opportunity.
Such a dangerous play. Yep, and it's a major.
So, great chance for Haverhill. Major penalty called on Mike Driscoll. Haverhill scored on a power play, and now they've got 4 minutes. Comes back to the point to Berube. Berube looks down low to Goldstein. Goldstein on the far side. Here's a steal, 2-on-1, short-handed bid. This is Potter. Potter in the middle for Kalos. Goes under his stick as Kalos is watched by Buds on the back check. Bounces right out in front to Berube. Berube now checked by Potter into the zone. Come the Hillies with it behind the net. Back to the point. The pass by Mitchison. Shot on the far side to Goldstein, who was open. And it comes off the boards and covered up by Ponte there.
Didn't get all of that. And that could have been a backdoor beauty. He faked me out. I thought he was shooting it.
3:22 to go on the major penalty to North Reading. On the faceoff is number 1 Gosselin for Haverhill, winning the draw. Goes to the far side. Broken stick by Rob Buds. Haverhill controls down low. Shot saved by Ponte. On it is Goldstein. Goes back to the point. Long shot through a screen. Saved by Ponte as Cam Berube, the freshman defenseman, number 10, on the power play. Let it fly.
That went through a sea of legs right there. I don't know how it made it all the way to the net.
John Langlois now out there to take the draw. He's going to be up front with McGovern and 7 Tanner Campbell. On the point will be Perez and Alex Steed. Puck picked up by North Reading behind the net. Tyler Collins gets it around the far side, and they send it the length of the ice with 2:56 to go. On the Haverhill power play, the forwards are Day and Driscoll out there killing the penalty. And good play by Driscoll, Pat Driscoll, who has the goal for North Reading. Driscoll killing time. He's double teamed over there, and picking it up is John Langlois for Haverhill. Gets it in the zone off the stick of McGovern. Quickly back there is Collins. Collins off the boards to Day, and Day redirects it and kills more time. Back on it is Perez. Perez across the way onto the stick of Campbell. Campbell into the zone, but stolen by Collins. Collins able to clear the zone with 2:16 to go on the man down for North Reading, and the man advantage for Haverhill. Once again, thanks to the Friends of North Reading Hockey for helping make this possible tonight. In a beauty here, it's 1-1. Centering pass, right in front, shot a goal by number 8, Eric Mitchison. Set up by Josh Goldstein, and it's 2-1 Haverhill.
Just a matter of time there, ladies and gentlemen. That was just a matter of time. You can't be getting a 4-minute major in a game of this magnitude and expect your team to be able to kill it off against teams of this caliber. It's just asking too much.
Number 8, Eric Mitchison, the junior forward, the biggest guy out there in the game. Set up from behind the net by Josh Goldstein, the leading scorer. And they are still on the power play now with 1:56 to go. Haverhill has taken the lead after getting completely outplayed in the first period.
Yeah, everything changed with that penalty at the end of the first. They came out and they were able to capitalize on the first penalty.
North Reading can't clear. And now it goes off the skate of number 10, Berube. Now flipped into the zone by Rob Buds. And circling the net now is Valade. Valade will send it the length of the ice with 1:16 to go on the penalty. And 2:40 to go now in the second period. Berube for Haverhill. Gets it up to Buds. Buds far side. There's going to be a trip call here on number 14, McGovern. Here's North Reading in. This is Kalos. Kalos loses. He's tripped up, and we're going to play 4-on-4 for about 56 seconds here.
Haverhill could have got called for a face mask on that, too, the way he pulled him down. All right, now we're getting some bad penalties on both sides. You know, you don't want to put your team in a bind.
4-on-4 for the next 56 seconds, and then North Reading will have a power play for 34 seconds. So 2:23 to go in the second period. It's 2-1 Haverhill. Both Haverhill goals, power play goals. The last one coming from Eric Mitchison. Long wrist shot in by number 20, McGreal. Play along the far side to Driscoll. Driscoll has McGreal open. McGreal will close. Wrist shot in front. Day can't get a stick on it. And skating it away is Perez for Haverhill. Perez into the zone, sends it around the boards. Forecheck by Langlois. Langlois centering pass intercepted by McGreal. McGreal able to skate it out to Nick Day. Day 2-on-2 with Driscoll. Day a wrist shot. Saved by Mike Gleason from his knees.
I really like that, the way Day used the defenseman for his screen and really used that wrist shot nice. He's no big wind up for a slap shot. Let's try to get the deceptive shot in there, using the defensive as a screen very effectively. Never know what can happen.
Kalos and Potter out there with Driscoll, their line mate, due out of the penalty box in 20 seconds. It's 4-on-4 right now. Comes around to Buds. Buds circles around, has it stolen by Kalos, and now Buds gets it back. He loses it, but nice job by Kyle Goslin, the center, to come down low. Bounces it off the boards to Perez. Perez 1-on-2. Trying to go through the defense, and Collins comes over to pick it up. It was back to the point. Driscoll out of the box. North Reading with a man advantage for 29 seconds. Here they come, 3-on-2. Wrist shot by Potter and a save by Gleason.
He came out of that box with a purpose, didn't he? He wants to make amends for that penalty that he got.
North Reading power play now. Driscoll up front. That'll be Pat Driscoll along with Nick Day and number 21, John Marullo. On defense will be Valade and 24, Pat Driscoll now playing the point, and 21, John Marullo up front, lined up at left wing right now. They get the puck back to Valade. Valade walks to the middle. Valade over this way for Nick Day. Day in the middle, has an opening, and turning and firing is Potter, but it goes off a skate and goes wide. And sent down the length of the ice, stopped by Ponte back there. 5 seconds now on the man advantage, under a minute to go, second period of play. Haverhill leading it 2-1. Good play up ice to Potter. Potter taking his time, has some room. Penalty over to Haverhill. Both teams back to 5 aside in front of the goaltenders. Back to the points, Valade. Valade leaves it for Collins. Collins now up the middle, looking for Potter. Goes off the stick of 21 Marullo. And now they are able to get it up to Kalos at the line. Can't control. We're down to 22 seconds. Comes back to the point to Doran. Doran down low to Kalos. Back to the far side to Collins through a screen, and a save there by Gleason. Not sure he saw that one.
No, he was in the right place at the right time.
10 seconds now to go. Clock running. Puck is loose at center ice. Dumped into the North Reading zone. We're down to no seconds left as time runs out in period number 2. And it was a good one for Haverhill.
Oh.
They got a little bit of confidence. They played a much better period. They got 2 power play goals, and after 2, it is 2-1 Haverhill.
I'll tell you, Paul, I told you, at the end of that first period, Haverhill go in the locker room, forget about what happened in that first period, come up with a plan for their power play. They did, obviously, and they capitalized on it. And then again, they just were hanging around, and an undisciplined penalty by North Reading, and there was no malicious intent in that at all. He just happened to not be able to stop himself, and he hit him from behind, and he was called for the 4 minutes, rightfully so, but that gave the advantage to Haverhill, where again, they capitalized, and now they lead 2-1 in a game that, North Reading could have really taken a big jump out early, and give the Hillies credit. They hung in there.
Yeah, the first period, it could have been 5-0 the way North Reading just dominated the play, and Mike Gleason, the junior goaltender for Haverhill, was magnificent in period number 1. They did get one by him, but it was 1-0 after one period, and then that period, no scoring for North Reading, a couple of goals for Haverhill to take the lead. Power play goal at 1:23 early on, off the stick of Josh Goldstein, with assist going to Cam Berube and number 19, Kyle Goslin. That made it 1-1, and then during a major penalty to North Reading, Haverhill able to go ahead in the game. The goal scored by Eric Mitchison. That came at 11:34, the second power play goal of the night for the Hillies. The only assist given to Josh Goldstein, the senior forward and the leading scorer for Haverhill, and that made it 2-1. And once again, Gleason was strong in net, and Ponte playing strong in net for North Reading too. 2 power play goals, the only time they've beaten them. But nonetheless, it's a lead for Haverhill, and North Reading just has to come out and play hockey. You can't let down for a minute in the tournament.
And I really suspect that they're going to come out with the same intensity they started this game with. I mean, we watched them the other day, Paul, and they are a very good hockey team. And they seem to win the one-on-one battles. They give the second efforts. And that's what winning teams are comprised of. Players that are willing to do the extra things necessary to come out on top.
Well, folks, we want to thank everybody that helped bring tonight's games to you, and we want to mention the Friends of North Reading Hockey. We really appreciate their support of MyHockeyLive and their support of the North Reading team, and it is through them that we're able to show you folks the game tonight, and we hope you're watching. And we want to thank Lisa Day for her support with the Friends of North Reading Hockey, and also our tournament sponsors, Mohawk Rubber Sales, the largest independent distributor of auto shop supplies in the country, and Mohawk Rubber Sales, headquartered right here in Massachusetts. Mohawk carries only the most reputable brands in the industry and can guarantee delivery to most U.S. locations in under 3 days. Most Mohawk products are available for purchase online, so be sure to check out the online store at MohawkRubber.com. We also want to thank the Jif Food Products Company. New Jif To Go dippers combine creamy Jif peanut butter and crunchy pretzels for the perfect grab-and-go snack. Jif To Go dippers. And the Integrated Benefits Group, Tony Maffio at 781-953-2000 is the guy to call. And you can reach them at 781-953-2000, as I said, and you can check out Integrated Benefits Group at thinkibg.com. Integrated Benefits is a boutique firm specializing in employee benefit and human capital management. To get your no-cost benefit audit, please call Tony Maffio. Again, the number 781-953-2000, or reach them online at thinkibg.com. And also,
we would like to thank our latest sponsor, Local 103 IBEW, the 103 Advantage. And their mission is to provide Greater Boston's developers with the best trained, most efficient, safest electricians and telecommunications specialists, while fostering our union's values of economic fairness, equal opportunity, and charitable giving in the communities we work, live, and raise our own families. Again, thank you, Local 103 IBEW, for joining our team. We hope that we will be partners for a long time to come.
And we want to remind you folks, we do thank all the sponsors for stepping up and supporting high school hockey live online. We're growing every day. We want to show as many games as we can. And during the state tournament, we are booked solid between now and next Monday. There's games every night. Maybe not Friday. I don't know. I haven't even checked. But we've got D1 North games tomorrow night. We've got D1 South games tomorrow night. There'll be dueling live shows tomorrow night on both networks, MHL1 and MHL2. So stay tuned and join the fray. Join everybody who's supporting us, because it's all about high school hockey. It's a memorable tournament for these guys. And we thank Art Egerton and Pat Serio, who's not with us tonight. He'll be back on board tomorrow night. And obviously, Bill McGonigal doing a great job here, as I'm a little under the weather and trying to pay attention, but we got a lot of hockey for you over the next 5 days. We're not able to go to the Super 8, although we do want to report in the first game, Springfield Cathedral eliminated Woburn tonight with a 5-0 final, and congrats to the Woburn Tanners for their efforts, and Coach Jim Duran, terrific job this season for making the Super 8, and they gave Cathedral everything they could handle in Game 1, losing 3-2. Tonight, Cathedral just pulled away a little more and ends up the 5-0 winner. We've also got Game 2 at the Songus tonight, and we'll update you on that as we get scores. It's Malden Catholic playing Franklin tonight in Game 2. And we thank you for watching us here at MyHockeyLive, and we'll have more. We'll have third period action in just a few minutes. After 2 periods, it is Haverhill 2, North Reading 1. The winner will get Concord Carlisle Monday night at the Songus Arena.
Disaster for North Reading if that one went in.
Goslin on the draw against Marullo for North Reading. Marullo trying to hold Goslin off. It's picked up by Goldstein. Goldstein shot wide. Tries to poke it away from Driscoll far side. Goldstein now turns around and sends it deep. Centering pass right in front for Langlois. Karam's out to Day. They come 2-on-2. Now it's a 3-on-2. Day with it far side. Shot goes wide. Right on it is Driscoll. He has the North Reading goal. Driscoll lays it back to the point. They come cross point to Velati. Velati down low. Turning and firing a shot and a save by Gleason there. They can't clear. Back on it is Marullo. Marullo circling. Tries to get it in front. Day is camped out in front. Marullo on it again. Takes a big hit over there from Perez. And now clearing it is Rob Buds around, but kept in by McGreal. McGreal hopping on that one. Can't get it by number 19, Goslin. And now McGreal able to run some legal interference. It comes back to Driscoll, who sends a long one in from the point as he covers up, and Driscoll will dump, and they will change. Good shift for North Reading here.
Yeah, they're trying to turn this around.
Onanian now out
They
there
need a couple of these.
for North Reading. Long pass up onto the stick of number 17, Griffin Payne. But it goes back to the back line, intercepted now by the forecheck of Mike Carreri. Carreri sends it behind the net, back on it is Perez for Haverhill. Now here's a steal by Onanian. They can't connect there, and now they try to just hammer it out of the zone. Kept in by Doran. Doran's shot goes wide. Karam's all the way down to the boards this side. And now Haverhill, another flip out onto the stick of Mitchison. Nice check over there by Doran. Good play.
Old school hip check right there.
John Busick would be proud. Now Collins runs into the forecheck of number 18. That is Connor O'Neill. Finally, North Reading able to clear with 10:18 to go, third period, and Haverhill on top, 2-1. Here's North Reading driving it down low. 17, Griffin Payne. They lose it in the corner, and Haverhill controls behind the net. Cam Berube up the left side onto the stick of Mitchison. Mitchison in the middle for O'Neill, intercepted by North Reading. They come the other way. Potter forechecking on 22, Alex Steed. Steed will come the other way, gets it to Berube. Berube up for O'Neill, intercepted by Kalos. Kalos down low to Driscoll, in front of Potter. Shot and a save as he didn't get full wood on it, and now Driscoll is knocked down from behind. Gleason made the save, but the puck came loose near side. The whistle went anyway, and the officials now skating the North Reading guys out of the way, but
I don't think they'll call anything here, Paul, which is nice.
faceoff's going to come to the right of Gleason.
It's just the emotions are at their highest, so.
Great puck movement by North Reading, the high-scoring line here, and you know they just got to plug away and not say we got to make it perfect. Gleason's been phenomenal in net, but they can't say okay we got to be perfect. They got to get a dirty goal to tie it up. I don't mean dirty illegal. I mean in the dirty area.
I know what you mean. It just
pay
some rent out there in front.
Mackey will take the draw for Haverhill against Kalos,
nice.
Kalos for North Reading. Shot and a save. Rebound coming up in front. Followed up by Driscoll. Another save by Gleason. It squirts away behind the net, and Steed hammers it up the boards. Kept in by the Hornets, now sent to center ice. Long shot in by McGreal. Stopped by Berube. And McGreal stays on it and dumps it deep. On it is Potter in the corner, but he's neutralized there, and now Potter has it. He turns, and he's elbowed down, but picking it up is Velati. Velati will go in deep. Velati in the corner, trying to get around number 22, Steed. Picked up over there by Mike Driscoll. Mike Driscoll, he's pinned over there. He's kept into the corner, but now he backhands it in deep, and Kalos on it for North Reading. Couple of guys from each team as the clock gets down to 8:48 left in the third period. 2-1, Haverhill leads it. Open near side is Collins, one-timer. Saved by Gleason right on with Kalos right there on the doorstep. Now it's backhanded out of the zone by Brian Mackey, and icing waved off.
Yeah.
Collins back to get it. Collins bumps it off the boards and all the way back into the zone where McGovern picks it up for Haverhill. McGovern quickly up the left wing to Langlois. Langlois in deep. And Collins backhands it up for Day, who redirects to Marullo. Day now finds an open Driscoll, but the puck goes just behind him. Driscoll turns and fires. Blocked, and it goes onto the stick of Josh Nolan. Quickly up this way is Goldstein. Kept in by Driscoll. Nice play by Pat Driscoll here. Sends it in deep where McGovern clears it around far side onto the stick of Langlois. Long cross-ice pass intended for number 5, Goldstein, all the way down, and Goldstein trips up Collins from behind, and play continues. Into the zone, nice play by Goldstein to try to set up Goslin. And now Marullo can't corral it. A shot there by Goldstein, blocked, and Marullo clears, but coming in back into the zone for Haverhill's number 12, that's Josh Nolan. He sends it in deep as Haverhill changes. 7:21 to go. Here comes Marullo over the line, dumps it deep and will change. Gleason can't leave it behind, picked up over there by Jordan Perez. Perez backhands it to center. Bounces all the way into the zone. Back on it is Velati. Velati takes a hit there from number 18, Connor O'Neill. Good job by number 9, Cam Belanger, to keep it in deep. Belanger 1-on-4 as he forechecks. And now Ramirez trying to get it out. They get it through center ice. Controlled by North Reading. This is 25, that is Onanian. But able to skate it away for Haverhill is Belanger. Belanger over the line. Avoids the check by Ramirez. In the corner, Velati. Pinned by Belanger. Helping out is Onanian for North Reading. It's to the left of goaltender Ponte. And now backed off the backboards by McGreal. Onto the stick of Velati. Velati out for North Reading. Long home run pass intended for Ramirez. Off the skates of the back checker. That was Connor Fitzpatrick. And now a long shot in, gloved by Ponte with 6:19 to go.
Wow. North Reading's giving it everything they have.
Unbelievable gutty performance by Haverhill here.
They just look so steady.
Face off in the North Reading zone. Dumped in deep. They battle behind the net. And now, I haven't seen that one in a while, where Ponte, the goaltender, actually took his glove and covered the outside of the netting to cover the puck on the back of the net. And it worked. Faceoff comes outside as Haverhill, the impetus from a Haverhill flip ended up on the back of the net, and faceoff will be in the neutral zone. And taking it in the zone is 17, Connor Fitzpatrick, but can't control. And finally, Kalos able to bounce it off the boards, but sent right back in by Tanner Campbell. 5:53 to go in a one-goal hockey game. Comes out to Driscoll. Driscoll can't get it by Alex Steed at the point, and now they do get it out. It's a 2-on-3. Over the line, Kalos tries to go in the middle, sends Driscoll down low. Driscoll circles back. He's double-teamed in the corner, but maintains possession. Centering pass right in front, knocked away by the stick of Gleason. Comes to the point, and Duran takes a hit from Campbell, able to keep it in the zone, but can't get it deep. Puck caroms all the way around the boards, where Collins picks it up for the Hornets. Now they can't connect at center ice. The Hornets were down to 5:12 to go. Shot right in and a save by Ponte, intercepted by Langlois as the puck went off the. Yeah.
Sorry. What a great save there. They need that. I mean, 5:07. Nick Ponte came up huge there. North Reading really has to play with a sense of urgency now.
Face off to the right of Ponte will be taken by 21 for North Reading, Marullo, against 19, Kyle Goslin for the Haverhill Hillies. And now it's loose through center right is Velati. Velati loses control to Langlois. Langlois leaves it for defenseman McGovern. They get it up ice. Pitchforked in by Goslin. And Goslin heads for the bench. Velati goes off the backboard for McGreal. McGreal up ice to Marullo. Marullo gives chase, able to steal it. Marullo trying to get it in front, goes to Nick Day. Day's had a strong game. Now a long one in by McGreal, redirected in front. Day poking away along with Marullo, and body sprawl. There's about 6 guys on the ice in the crease area.
No goal.
But the most important body there, Mike Gleason, the junior goaltender. Talk about building the wall and not letting anything go by. 4:19 to go now.
Stacked firewood in front of that net. Nothing was getting through there. There was bodies all over the ice.
Short shifts for the Hornets as they send back out the line of Potter, Kalos, and Mike Driscoll.
Timeout. When are they going to use it?
Kalos on the draw. Controlled by North Reading as they hammer it around. Rob Buds on the far side. Buds gets it to 13. Mackey can't get it out. And now it goes onto the stick of number 20, Rob Buds again. Buds behind the net. Back to his partner, Perez. Perez, dangerous pass in the middle. Onto the stick of Belanger, and here's a possible breakaway, but good play by Ponte with a long shot up.
Great play.
Long pass up, rather.
Great
the net,
mobility.
Buds.
He can skate, Nick Ponte, for a goaltender.
Buds around to Mackey into the middle. Quickly to O'Neill. O'Neill off the boards, goes back to North Reading possession. And now banking it off the boards is Belanger. Belanger will get it again. Pokes it around the forecheck of Driscoll onto the stick of 18 Connor O'Neill. Now whistle goes here as offsides is whistled with 3:24 to go, and Coach Giuliotti's got to start thinking about strategy, timeout, possibly pulling the goalie. They trail it by 1 with 3:24 to go.
They need something, and they need it quick.
Marullo, Day, and looks like Jason Taney, and I'm sorry, it was Doran up on the line as they had Driscoll lined up at the defense position for the faceoff. Long shot in by Driscoll is gloved by Gleason, and the faceoff's going to come to his left with 3:13 to go.
Big hit there along the sidewall, right in front of the Hillies student section. Got a
Hillies with the high-scoring line out there of Goslin, Goldstein, and Langlois. They get it around this way to Goldstein. He's got some skating room. Goldstein up over the red, over the blue, will dump it deep left wing corner where John Langlois will go for it. Langlois centering pass, nobody there except North Reading. Collins plays it to Day, quickly up to Driscoll. Driscoll trying to toe drag away from Cam Berube, comes to the point to Collins. He'll send it through a screen, deflected off a stick of John Langlois, I believe. Now forecheck in the corner and knocked down, and they're going to call a penalty here. They got it. The crowd helped out.
Wow.
There's going to be a penalty call as Potter was knocked down from behind with 2:36 to go.
North Reading's prayers were answered there. This is just what they need if they have any hope of getting back into this game.
Alex Steed is whistled at 12:24. We'll see if a timeout is used or not. Day goes out to face off.
Oh, yeah, they need the timeout, right?
Well, I don't know. They've been... they call the timeout. Nick Day informs the official they're going to call timeout here with 2:36 to go. And I'll tell you, for
I
Mohawk...
was surprised if they didn't. They need their top dogs rested.
For Mohawk Rubber Sales and for Jiff to Go Dippers and for the Integrated Benefits Group of Stoneham and for local IBEW Local 103. I think you're getting...
IBEW 103 man advantage.
They're certainly getting their money's worth tonight. We also want to thank the Friends of North Reading Hockey. Great support here, and they're hoping their team can tie the game here on the power play, but Haverhill has done everything they can. Gleason has been outstanding in net. We also want to remind you, Mass Hockey Coaches Hall of Fame dinner, Sunday, May 3rd at the Montvale Plaza. Hall of Fame inductees this year, Dan Shine, Bob Carpenter, Dante Muzzioli, Spike Sprague, Doug Smith, the Stewart Award to Paul Pearl, the officials award to Joe McAuliffe, the 2015 coaches. All academic hockey team will be presented at the dinner. Go online to the Coaches Association or call Charlie Driscoll, the great Charlie Driscoll, 978-777-7075, or go to mshca2005 at yahoo.com. So it's time for North Reading, and it's time for Haverhill to play Ketty by the door here on great defense. The faceoff will come to the right of Gleason. Day on the draw with Goslin, controlled by Haverhill, and sent the length of the ice by Rob Buds. North Reading on the power play. They trail it by 1. 2:23 to go in the hockey game. 1:16, or at least in regulation, 1:16 in the power play. Day in a wrist shot and a save by Gleason. That was a tester.
I love that, the way he used that defenseman of the screen, and he's
Nick Day, a good hockey player. And here's a move by Driscoll. Driscoll with the goal in the game. Centering pass and missing the net is Potter. Great chance there. What a play by Driscoll and what a play by Potter. Just wide. They have to double team this. They got to double team the puck. Kept in by Day, far side. They've got time. 1:49, 43 on the power play. Long shot in. Kick saved by the goaltender Gleason. Wow. Long pass up by Doran onto the stick of Kalos. Or rather, Velati on the stick of Kalos. Kalos drops it back to Driscoll. Pat Driscoll, far side to Day. Up top to Velati. In the corner to Driscoll. Wrist shot saved by Gleason. Good chance there. I don't think he was ready for that one.
No. If Driscoll could have any chance had a one-timer there, he had a goal. That he just had to settle it down just a bit. And
I mean, Gleason is so big and so mobile in there.
That gave him the time to slide over. But he's a big goalie.
So up front,
I like his pads. Those are sharp.
He made a great pad save on Nick Day right there.
Yeah.
Day will take this draw. Out there as well is Pat Driscoll and Marullo. And they've got one guy too many out there. They got to get somebody off the ice. They've got two guys too many, and they may get a delay of the game here. They're calling.
No, they won't call
They're sending
delay.
Kalos back to the bench, but they've still got 6 guys.
It's not illegal. The ref. It's up to the ref to count the players on the ice. So that's another move that Kevin Crovo taught me.
So here's a break for North Reading. Haverhill calls a timeout after all that.
Throw as many people out in the ice. Let the ref figure it out.
1:24 to go in an exciting semifinal matchup here between the Hillies of Haverhill, who lead it 2-1 over the North Reading Hornets. We hope the friends of North Reading Hornets have gotten their money's worth tonight. We know they want one more goal for now to help things along here, but what a hockey game, Bill McGonigal.
Yes, this has been back and forth all night. Really a great game by both teams. So it's a shame somebody has to lose, but these boys are playing for the right to move on, and that's to play in the beautiful confines of the Songus Arena.
Big Mike Gleason has been the story tonight. We do not have shots on net, but I'm guessing it's in the 30s to probably 15.
Oh, easy, yeah. Another 2-to-1 ratio.
Kalos to take the draw with Goslin. Kalos for North Reading, Goslin for the Hillies. 1:24 to go, 19 seconds of man advantage left for North Reading. They get it back to the point to Velati. Velati goes far side to Nick Day. Day walks in the middle. Day looks far side onto the stick of Potter. Potter shot saved by Gleason. Velati comes in deep. Velati in the corner to Pat Driscoll. Driscoll now trying to find Kalos. Penalty is over. Comes back to the point to Velati. Cross ice to Day. Day looking. Goalie heads to the bench. Ponte is on the bench. Wrist shot through, redirected, it's loose. We're down to 48 seconds to go. Comes back to Velati. Velati, cross ice to Day. Nice play to get it in to Potter. Potter looks, shot goes off the side of the net. 40 seconds to go. Extra man on for the Hornets. Centering pass in front. Can't get a shot off is Kalos. Pounded around the far side to Day. Nick Day. Nick Day looks in the middle. Off the boards. Comes this way to Velati. Velati, a wrist shot through a screen, never gets there. 21 seconds to go. They tie it up. That's Perez doing a good job. And now centering pass, 12 seconds to go. Nick Day tees it up through a screen, off the backboard, 9 seconds to go. It's on the netting, and it's going to be called outside. The faceoff will be outside the zone with 6.5 to go.
They threw everything they had at him, and oh my, what a finish we have here in Chelmsford.
Unbelievable show by the Haverhill Hillies.
Upsets abound.
Rob Buds, the defenseman, is going to take the draw here. And Kalos will take it for North Reading. They're lining up everybody this way.
They should have a right shot on the face-off then.
I'm not sure why they don't play defenseman back there, but 6.5 to go, and it's controlled by Haverhill in the zone, sent in deep by Langlois.
That's it.
And it's going to run out. The clock is going to run out.
And the crowd goes wild.
On the Hornets. What an upset, but what a tremendous job.
Bedlam, chaos. It's going crazy here in Chelmsford.
2 words describe this one. Mike Gleason, the junior goaltender for Haverhill. He could be mayor of the city of Haverhill tonight. What a performance.
Not only he stood tall, boy, and what a great game. Poor Nick Ponte's being encouraged there, consoled. He played his heart out, as did this whole North Reading team. I was really surprised. I thought, they had the team. They had the players to win this one, but you can never, ever count anybody out.
Unbelievable performance by Mike Gleason, the goaltender, and great game played by North Reading as well. I mean, they just couldn't find pay dirt. They threw everything at Gleason, and I'm sure these guys are heartbroken, especially the seniors from North Reading. A tremendous effort, and it just wasn't in the cards in terms of delivering goals tonight. They ran into a backstop there. No fault of Ponte. He played well as well.
No one has anything to be ashamed of. Everybody left it all out in the ice. They gave it their best effort, and hey, I mean, this is what it's all about.
North Reading coming off the ice. The fans ought to give their team a round of applause as well.
Hey.
Fantastic season. They end up 18-5. Tremendous season. The Hornets ought to hear it from their fans right now for a great season.
Talk it up for your players.
The parents are cheering, and there you see on the screen across the way, Haverhill celebrating
shocked here
in style in front of their fans, and they will move on to the D2 North final. They will meet the Concord Carlisle Patriots Monday night.
The players are singing to the
fans. Happy band of Hillies right there.
Oh boy,
singing
is there jubilation there. There we go. Wow, what a scene here in Chelmsford. Those are some happy hockey players. They go over and shake hands to the officials. The officials really did a great job tonight. They didn't call too many penalties. They let the boys play. And Haverhill is moving on to Songus Arena for the championship.
A quick recap. North Reading broke on top. Pat Driscoll with an unassisted goal in the first period. 8:56 in, made it 1-0. In the second period, 2 goals in the period, both belonged to Haverhill at 1:23, a power play goal off the stick of Josh Goldstein, the leading scorer for Haverhill. Assist went to number 10, Cam Berube, and number 19, Kyle Goslin. That made it 1-1. And then at 11:34 of the second period, the game-winning goal, another power play goal, this one off the stick of Eric Mitchison. For Mitchison, his 7th goal of the year, and the assist on the play went to Josh Goldstein. Again, 11:34 of period number 2. No scoring in the third period. Another slew of saves for goaltender Mike Gleason. Far and away the number 1 star of this one.
Oh, easy. Paul, I think it's pretty obvious. The teams that we've seen come out on top are the ones that are able to capitalize when the other team gets the penalties. I've seen it throughout this whole season where games swing on that momentum shift of a bad penalty. And these teams, these players at this level are just too good to give them that extra room to skate and create. And, I've seen it all year, especially most of the games I've seen have hinged on the team that got the most penalties lost.
Yeah, and to your point, Bill, Haverhill able to survive a late penalty late in the third period where North Reading backs to the wall. They threw everything at Mike Gleason. They were able, I don't think Haverhill touched the puck for about 30 or 40 seconds on that man down, and Gleason just they blocked a couple, and that was the only time they touched it other than the goaltender, and able to survive that. And, as you said, extra man, a man down, a man up, making such a huge difference. Both Haverhill goals in the game on the power play, and Haverhill able to survive the only penalty of the third period that came late at 12:24. North Reading threw everything at them, and unfortunately come up short and end a terrific season at 18-5. They were the number 2 seed in Division II North, and they will go home after this one knowing they had a great season, but disappointing. And now in Division II North, we go to the finals, and it is not number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, number 6, number 7, or number 8 going to the finals. It's the 9 seed Concord Carlisle who will be the home team against the 11 seed Haverhill Monday night at Songus Arena for the right to go to the Boston, the TD North Garden, whatever they call the garden now, the TD Garden on Sunday the 15th of March. And congratulations to both Concord Carlisle and Haverhill for making it to the Songus to play for the Division 2 North title.
They had the tougher roads to go. They had to play more games than the number 1 and number 2 seeds. They've earned the right, and that's why seedings really don't matter once you get to the playoffs. Anything can happen.
And by the way, in the regular season, in the Merrimack Valley / Dual County Division 2, it was Concord Carlisle, the number 3 team in the division in the regular season, and Haverhill, the number 4 team. Tewksbury had 22 points in the year, Lincoln Sudbury 19 points, CC with 12, and Haverhill with 11. So you get down to playoffs, and it's magic time for some people. And as you said earlier, Bill, it's you start over at 0-0 in game 1, and it's a new tournament, it's a new season. And congrats to both these coaching staffs and both these schools for making it to the finals of the D2 North tournament. And they will square off Monday night at the Songus.
Again, thank you to our sponsors.
Yeah, we want to thank Mohawk Rubber Sales. We want to thank Jif To Go Dippers. We want to thank Integrated Benefits Group of Stoneham and Tony Maffio. We want to thank the North Reading Friends of North Reading Hockey for their support tonight. And sorry to say they're not moving forward, but thank you very much for your support, and hope we see a lot more of North Reading hockey next year at MyHockeyLive. And we thank IBEW Local 103 for their support as well, and they'll be with us the rest of the way in the tournament. And Bill McGonigal, great job reaching out to those guys. Local 103, proud supporters of high school sports, and especially right now, high school hockey and the state tournament. So we will say goodnight for the evening. MyHockeyLive back right here tomorrow night for a couple of more exciting games. Most likely the D1 North semifinals will come to you live from Tewksbury tomorrow night, and we also have the D1 South semifinals coming to you live from the Gallo Arena in Bourne tomorrow night. So 4 games, a couple of double headers that you can see on split screen at myhockeylive.com tomorrow night. And don't forget to pick up your MIA program, your tournament program. It's a keepsake. It's great to have all the rosters in there, and great stories on all the divisions, both boys and girls, going forward. So from Chelmsford, we want to thank everybody at MyHockeyLive for the job they do. Mark Igo, who does yeoman's work, especially this time of year, and maybe we'll get back to real life once March ends, or on March 16th. And to Bill McGonigal, thanks a lot for everything you do, Billy, as well, and great job tonight. To
it's
Art Egerton.
Love. You gotta love this
it
game.
Is.
And
Art Egerton, who came up from the South Shore tonight and shared his roast beef sub and got me going, and I really appreciate that, Art. Thank you.
Thank you, Art. Great job tonight.
Thank you, too. And look forward to Art's production tomorrow night from Gallo, and Pat Serio will be with us from Serio Video from the North Division 1 semis right here at the Chelmsford Forum. For everyone at MyHockeyLive, we thank you for being with us. Spread the word. There's a lot more hockey in the next week. Thanks for being with us, folks. The finals, once again, from the D2 North semifinals, Concord Carlisle knocking off Masco 5-1 in the first game. And in this one, another upset, keeping pace with what's going on this year in the D2 North tournament. The final, Haverhill 2 and North Reading 1. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow night at MyHockeyLive. Good night, everyone.